Welcome to the Ajax Community Center, Week 4 for this afternoon Sunday matchup between the U14 AAA Oshawa Minor Generals and the Ajax Pickering Raiders. Your starting goaltenders, Parker Shaw for the Generals, and it'll be... Here comes a chance to clear this away. McCaslin from his own end. Dump back into the Oshawa zone as that goes back in behind the net. It's going to be Maller who's in goal for Ajax. That goes over the stick. Here comes a chance to bring this in. Backhanded by Gallinaro in on net, and that gets scooped up for the first save of the game. Face-off is off to the left of the Ajax end. Won by Ajax in their own end. Trying to get this around the boards. Zach Nash coming in from the line. Here comes a chance now through center. Here comes a pass up through center ice. Conklin was over here, couldn't take the pass. Picked up here by Ajax from their own end with a lead pass up through center. Conklin couldn't take that pass. Arsenault is back here. He'll tip it off his stick. And Ajax get the opportunity to dump this back in. Shaw will leave this from behind his own net. Hard around the boards here to try and get it out of his own end as that goes over the stick of Hutchings from center. Conklin couldn't get to that, and now Ethan Chapman will pick that up from his own end. Chapman trying to get around the defender now and put this into the offensive end. Lead pass up through center. Going for the hit there was Kobe Heyer as he took his Conklin off the puck. Elliot Bruin from behind his own net now. Sees the pressure on, tried to get it out of his own end. We went for another hit as both teams throwing their weight around early on, not even 2 minutes into the game. Couple of big hits. There's a flip in there by Cranny into the corner. All the way back in behind the net. Another big hit in behind the goal. Coming around the boards here to try and get it out there on the other side. Kept in by Ajax as they push that off to the right side. From behind their own net, they try and get it out. McCaslin right to the front of the goal. Ellis tried to get one right to the front of the net, and that doesn't make it through. From behind their own net, right in front, Parker Shaw tried to find that loose puck again. Here comes Bluen up through center along with Jacob Bartlett. Bluen dumps this into the corner. From behind their own net, it'll come around the other side here for Ajax. Looking for this pass for Davis. Now picks this up. Try to get it over there against Seradian as Caragiulia will take this away. Caragiulia will dump this deep back into the Oshawa end. From his own zone, starting this is Sterling. Can't get around the defender. He lost it to Farmer. Farmer in, shot. Might have caught the blade hand. Might have caught the stick hand of the butt end of Parker Shaw to make that save. Farmer was going to be offside. Turned over here from center and brought in now over the line by Dobbs with a lead pass for Gallinaro. Owen Dobbs, backhand shot. That's not going to get through. It goes off to the corner, but it's the first penalty of the game and an Oshawa power play. It is Mallet in goal for Ajax. Face-off is off to his right. Chance to win this draw. Picked up there by Ajax in their own end, around the boards. Big hit in behind the net. There's Owen Dobbs to try and dig it free. He'll lose it there on the other side as he tried to dig it out, along with Braden Davidson in behind the goal, around and out past Davis down the ice. Shaw is going to leave this from behind his own net now. Parker Shaw sees the pressure on and spins it around the other side. Trying to get this out of his own end is Ethan Jackman up through center. Getting up there with Dobbs. Getting around the defender. Right to the front of the net. Stopped there by Mallet as it goes up and out of play. And it was a 4-minute double minor penalty. So must have been for head contact to Ajax. So a big power play early here for Oshawa. Trying to set it up as Gallinaro right in front. That goes over the stick and swept down the ice. Back into the corner there. Taking it from behind his own net there was Parker Shaw. He'll leave it back there with a lead pass up through center. Here comes a chance now for Jackman taking the pass. Here's a shot. Just missing past Mallet as it bounces in front, and they score. Jackman gets a lucky bounce as it bounces off the back end boards and off the back end of Mallet's pads and into the net to make it 1-0. Jackman who hasn't scored in a while. He'll take that one to maybe put some luck on his side as that one bounces off the back end boards and off the pads of Mallet and into the net. Here comes a chance now for Bluin. Dumping this in. That's going to go behind the net and get flipped away all the way down the ice. Shaw's going to play this one. He'll fire it around the boards here against Chapman. Ethan Chapman from center. Trying to get away here and get this into the zone. Shot on net is stopped by Mallet. Rebound! And he can't capitalize that in front. Now is off to the left of the Ajax end. Trying to get one back here to the line, and that's not going to get it in. Right back in front of the net, trying to get this out of the zone. It'll be over here to the other side. Kept in and put back in behind the net. Found here by Ajax, not out. Good job to keep it in here to Sterling. Sterling will push it off here to the side as it tries to go back in behind the net for Davidson, who gets taken down. Trying to go back here to the line. Here's a shot on net, and it's going to be another Ajax penalty. Zach Nasha shot, kicked aside by Mallet, and here comes the penalty. This one is only a 2-minute penalty. Still a 2-man advantage for 58 seconds here for the Generals to try and add to their lead. Right in on net off the draw, gets stopped there by Mallet. Around the boards it goes. Back here to the line now. Looking for Jackman on the other side. Ethan Jackman stops it off for Sterling. Over here to the other side. A shot on net is going in wide past Mallet. Trying to keep this in here on the other side was Jackman. From the side of the net, that hit the side of the goal, and Mallet is going to cover it up. Face-off now is off to the left of the goal. Big win there in the Ajax end. That goes over the stick of Jackman at the line. Coming back into the corner is Ethan Sterling after that. From his own zone now. Sterling will start this from his own end. Getting up there with Jackman up over the line. Big collision there by Gallinaro as he knocked this man down at the line. Wrapped around the boards, and we got an injured player there, as that's Bouchard who went down. Face-off now is off to the right of Mallet. Chance to win this draw. Here comes a chance to get it back to the line for Emerson Davis. Davis gets it back to the other side. Bluin can't shoot. He'll push it off again. Bluin will pick this one up. Over here to the other side for Davis, trying to shoot it. Bluin will be here to the other side, trying to shoot this through screen. Bluin a shot. Right pad stopped there by Mallet. First penalty's over. Still a minute left on the power play, but this will get down the ice. Back into the corner goes Shaw after that to play that. Davis from his own end will get this over here to the other side for Bluin as he starts it in. Elliot Bluin comes up over the line, getting up there with Hutchings, but the shot got blocked. That leads to a short-handed opportunity back up the other way, led in by Conklin. Conklin right in, short-handed pass. Right pad save there by Parker Shaw, and the first Oshawa penalty is coming up. Face-off is off to the right. De Silva trying to get this loose puck. We'll go off to the right side to try and jam it out of front. Taken away here by the Toros out of the, or Oshawa out of their own end. Cranny, back line, shot, whistled over the net. Another opportunity back up the other way for Jacob Bartlett. Bartlett's got to get around Cooper McCaslin now. And McCaslin does his job to hold with him. Getting it, trying to get it back to the line, taken away here by Ajax as they dump it in, right into the corner. It's back in behind the net for Ethan Sterling. Sterling trying to get away from the defender. Taking off his feet in behind the net. Trying to win this battle there on the right side. Taken away here by Oshawa and dumped down the ice. It got knocked down by Arsenault. Now flipped the rink to the ice by Braden Davidson, who knocks his man down. From their own end, that'll get knocked down from center by Arsenault. We'll get it here to the other side. Sterling trying to stick to his man. Sterling will fire this away. Lead pass over here for Arsenault now. Arsenault dumps this in, right in, and it misses Parker Shaw. Kept in here, though, by Ajax. Right down low out of front of the net. Taken away here by Hire. Arsenault can't keep it. Now he holds the line. Good job by Arsenault. Back in behind the net. Hire is in a battle on that loose puck. Walking out here was Peterson, who drops it off for Arsenault. Arsenault shot right in front. It's still loose there from the side and poked in out in front of the net. I believe that's Ellis who got the last stick on that and poked it through the 5-hole to tie it at 1. Face-off will be now here from center. Trying to dump this in with Zach Nash on the other side. He gets it past Carajulia. And a chance for Hutchings. He dropped it off. Jackman picking that up. Back here to the line. A shot on net isn't going to get through. Hutchings trying to pick it up now from behind the net. Max Hutchings lost control of the puck. Here comes a chance back up the other way now for Ajax. Coming up with some speed there was Carajulia. Carajulia goes off to the corner now. Gets it back here to the line. Bouchard shot. That gets blocked. Good block there by Jackman, but he's feeling it, skating off to the bench. Here comes a chance to move it in. Flipping this away through center. Over here to the other side. Lead pass for Carajulia. Carajulia's shot is steered off to the right by Parker Shaw. Sterling trying to win the battle in behind the net. Carajulia is waiting out in front for a pass, but it's taken away here by Oshawa. Not out of the zone. Carajulia is on that again. Had it knocked away from him, and here comes Owen Dobbs. Dobbs is going to try and flip it past McCaslin and get it to the corner. From behind the net, trying to jam this out in front here for an opportunity, taken away by Ajax. Lead pass. Here comes a chance now. On his own. Stopped there by Shaw, who keeps it out as the net comes off the moorings. That was a breakaway for Conklin that got stopped by Parker Shaw. Conklin still out there, trying to keep this in. Here comes a chance to keep that in at the line. Here comes it into the corner. Bluen couldn't get to that as it's off to the left side. From behind the net, going for the hit there in the corner. That'll go back in behind the net. Conklin's on that, trying to walk this out in front. Conklin keeping control of that puck now. He's had a busy shift. Pushes this off to the corner. And that right side, Ethan Chapman's doing his job. Back here line for Arsenault. Arsenault a shot. Good block there by Dobbsy. Out in front, knocked down at front there by number 11. Putting it up back into the Oshawa end. Lead pass up through center. Taking off the stick, and here's Conklin getting it back to the line. From their own end, here's another lead pass for Conklin. From their own end now, Kobe Heyer gets an opportunity to clear and dumps it off the glass. Arsenault collides with his man. Jacob Bartlett as that goes into the corner. Around the boards for Davidson, as that would have been too many men on the ice there to Ajax. Nash from his own end. Zach Nash will get it here to the other side for Sterling, who tried to dump it in, and he put it into his own bench. Face-off now is just outside of the blue line now. Max Hutchings will drop it back. Here comes Nash on it. Nash off the boards here through center to try and get it in past Gata. Bartlett's here on the other side. From behind their own net, here comes a chance to clear it up. Gata's going to try and get that loose puck again. Knocked down here from center and flipped right back in. Bounces off that backhand boards where Zach Nash tried to knock it off. It's back in behind the goal again for Gata. Gata tried to get it back here to the line. He takes a hit there by Max Hutchings. De Silva as well is in there trying to dig it free, and that gets knocked down by Kearney. Over here to the other side is Ethan Sterling, will backhand it away against Nash. Still trying to get it out of this right side. Hutchings is going to try and dig that puck free. Knocked down by Cranny from the line. Cranny couldn't do it, and De Silva will walk this out and turn it over. They got to get around Cranny for an opportunity, and it's Max Hutchings going over there to the corner now. In that left side to try and take it out of his own end with a lead pass up through center. Bringing it in there was Ellis. He'll not get knocked off the puck and turn it over to Davis, who tries to flip it away. It's a flip up through center ice. Picked up now by number 91. Putting that back in behind the net. One of the call-ups for Oshawa. From behind the goal. Trying to win this battle here in the left side to try and get it out. Number 91 waiting out in front for a shot out in front of the goal and didn't get a pass over there. To him, flip past Bluen and back into the Oshawa end is going to be Bluen who picks that up. The lead pass is knocked down here from center. Bluen will dump that in to the Ajax end, looking for that lead pass up through center ice. And it's broken up. Here comes a chance now for Gallinaro over the line. A shot whistled over the blocker hand of Mallet. Knocked down here from center by Chapman, who tried to put it back in. From their own zone, they go for that lead pass up through center. They put in there by Higher, back into the zone, and that's Farmer coming after it. We'll put it around the other side for a lead pass. Good job by Kobe Higher, broke that one up as they take this from their own end. Here comes a chance now for Arsenault. With that lead pass, big hit there on the other side by Sterling as Carajulia couldn't do it, and we're getting an interference penalty. Straight pushing this over there to the other side. Out in front there, Higher trying to get this out of his own end. Just trying to get it up there for Hutchings and get it out. Street kept that in from the line. It's off here on the right side, back in behind the net. Kicking this over here for Arsenault, taking off the stick and dump past Farmer down the ice. Mallet will take this from his own end. Dropping it for Street. In behind his own goal, it's an Ajax power play to end this first period. Taken away here again by the Raiders up through center ice. Trying to read this in 3-on-2. He'll take this right into the corner of Street. Back here to the line. He'll set up Arsenault. Arsenault got in the shooting lane against Max Hutchings. Right in front and fired all the way down the ice. Past Farmer and into the corner. Mallet will stop that off the back end boards. From their own zone now, they start this out. And it's let in all the way in by Farmer. Wrapped around the boards here for an opportunity on Giannoni. Giannoni lost it to Jackman, who tried to get to that loose puck. It's in the corner here. Jackman trying to take his man off the puck in the left side. Taken away here on the other end. That one goes in on net, and that's the final play of the first period. 28 seconds left to go on the penalty, still to Chapman as we start off this second period. And there's a battle to try and win that puck. Carajulia is in there along with Smith, and they'll finally come free from their own end. Trying to win this battle there with Dobbs on the other side. Jackman again. Looking for that lead pass. Is broken up by Ethan Jackman from center. And a big hit there at the Oshawa bench area as he took his man off the puck. He sent McCaslin for a hit. Back into the corner. Smith with a big hit in behind the net there for Ajax. Trying to get this on the other end as they try and knock that puck off of Sadian. Here comes another opportunity for Sterling on net. Stopped there by Mallet. Davidson's now going to take this draw that's off to the left of the Ajax end. Taken away here by Ajax along with Ethan Chapman. Back in behind the goal. Here's an opportunity to get it up there through center. That one over the stick of Carajulia at center, and we're getting another Oshawa penalty as soon as they touch it up. And it's going to go for head contact. 2-minute head contact penalty to Kobe Higher. Face-off is off to the right of Parker Shaw. Now it goes up to a 4-minute head contact penalty on Higher. Davidson trying to get it up there through center and knock his man off the puck. Trying to get it free, and that'll come free from center. Ajax moving it around well, and here comes Street over the line. Street got it back here to the line where it was an opportunity now. 2-on-1 back up the other way. As he's getting up there with Bartlett, a shot that got blocked as Davidson couldn't get it through. From behind the net, trying to back this from his own end with a lead pass up through center. From their own zone, Giannoni with a drop pass over there at the line. Picked up there by Oshawa and dumped down the ice. Back into the corner it goes. He's got to go back in his own end to scoop it up. From their own zone, he drops it off now. Here comes a chance to skate with it for Bouchard through center. Bouchard will try and get around the defender. Another opportunity to try and go with it here. Here's Max Hutchings getting up there with Jackman. Some nice moves by Hutchings. Trying to set up Jackman as that goes into the corner. Jackman trying to win the battle there and behind the net. It's a 2-on-1 and his odds were against him. Ajax get control of it with a flip pass through center. Got knocked down by Davis, but now picked up by Giannoni. Giannoni will fire this around the corner. Another opportunity for Newcomb. Newcomb trying to get that out of his own end. A call up here for Oshawa. Kept in here from the line. Here's a shot by Farmer on net. Stopped by Shaw. He had to find it quickly, and he's able to sit on it and get a whistle. Face-off now is off to the right of the Oshawa end. Trying to win this draw. Got kept in there by Ajax. Trying to get around the defender was McCaslin to try and get it back here to the line. Here comes another opportunity to shoot that. That gets knocked down out in front. Picked up here by Ajax. From their own zone, trying to get it back here to the line, looking for an open lane. That'll get picked out of the air by Parker Shaw and held on to. Chapman's now going to take this draw. Won by Ajax. Cooper McCaslin now stepping in, walking with a shot, tipped on net. It's right to the front of the goal, and that gets taken away. Here comes a chance now for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs is coming after it here in the corner against Street to try and get it away. Here comes a chance to flip it out. Through center, it gets knocked down by Davis, who dumps that deep. Right back in behind the net comes Cooper McCaslin after the loose puck. McCaslin will drop it back here to the line as they move it away. Going for the hit there was Dobbs on the other side, and he'll pick it up and dump it back into the corner. From behind their own net, trying to stick to him there was Chapman. He can't get to it, and it's McCaslin flipping it away. He finds a man, and that's Gatto with a shot. Left pad stopped there by Shaw. Still loose here for De Silva. De Silva dropped it back there to the line, but the shot was blocked and dumped away past Sadian down the ice. Ethan Chapman trying to stick to his man. Mallett's trying to block him out there. As Ajax get this lead pass through center over the stick. 55 seconds left to go on the 4-minute double minor to Kobe Heyer. Knocked down here from center by Ajax. Getting it over here for Nessens. Here's a shot. Wired in past the glove hand of Parker Shaw. Kept in though by Nessens from the line. Trying to find this loose puck here in the corner. Back to the line again for Nessens, and he can't control it as he went to pass it to the other side. Nessens will get this again as he tries to get it over here. Here's a shot on net. It goes in wide. Around the boards it goes. They're trying to go back again here for Nessens. But instead go right in front. The tip is going in wide, and the net has come off the moorings out in front. Face-off is off to the right of Parker Shaw. Here's a shot. Tipped on the way through. Loose from the side, and he can't bear it. Big stop there by Parker Shaw from the side of the net. As that's Mallett firing it away. Now it's Giannoni. Taken down here by Mason Gallinaro with a lead pass. Over the stick there was Davis firing it around. Trying to get this out of his own end. Bouchard. Shot. Hit a stick and goes off to the corner. From behind their own net there was Bartlett now. Bartlett with a flip pass. Up through center. Went over the stick. And dumped in deep by Street into the corner. Lead pass for Needham. Needham with a lead pass up through center for Bartlett, who can't get through. Right behind him was Braden Davidson. It's in that corner. Around the boards it goes here for an opportunity to get it out. And that's Needham. Back to the line for Davidson. Needham can't shoot that. Taken away here by Ajax and dumped down the ice. Here comes another opportunity from their own end. Sterling with a lead pass up through center. Went over the stick of Davidson. Into the corner is stopped by Mallett. As he plays it away here for Street, they try and move it away for Farmer. That goes over the stick there of Jackman and picked up here by Zach Nation his own end. Nash will take this and wrap it around the boards here for an opportunity. Or it goes right back in behind the net again for Sterling. Taken away here by Oshawa's Chapman with a lead pass over the stick. Trying to catch up to it. There was Max Hutchings. Hutchings has McCaslin to beat and keeps control of it. Back here to the line here. Kobe Heyer's 4-minute penalty is over. Backhand in Chapman. Steered off to the left by Mallett. Hutchings goes for the hit. Knocked down here from center by Jackman, who puts it in on net. As that's an easy stop there for Mallett as he drops it away. Leading out from his own end comes Sadian. They're still loose here from the side. They're trying to dump it in. Blue and will go back in his own end. Bluen tried to put it around the boards here for an opportunity. Picked up here by Farmer. Farmer will take this from behind the net and try and walk it out. He'll walk it right to the slot area and can't shoot it. No, he will. That runs right to the front of the net. It's still loose there from the side, trying to bank it in front of the goal, and it's not going to make it to the net. We're getting a penalty coming up. Higher with the second straight penalty, as this one's going to go for cross-checking out in front of the net. Face-off is off to the right of Parker Shaw. Gallinaro to take the draw on the defensive end and wins it. Big defensive win. Captain, though, by Arsenault, turned over. Here comes a chance now for Owen Dobbs. Getting hacked up there by Arsenault, and he's going to get a penalty and draw a penalty against Arsenault. Arsenault goes to the box for the slash on Dobbs. Ellis is in there. That'll come out for Ethan Sterling going back in his own end. He'll fire it over here now for Dobbs. Trying to get it around against Nessens as he puts that up and out of play. Ellis now will take the draw here in front of us against Gallinaro. Dumped in. Knocked down here by Street in his own end. Up here for Nessens as he leads us in. Nessens is trying to get around Gallinaro. He causes a turnover, dumps it off the boards. Trying to get here on the other side to dump it in. Nessens is bringing this up over the line with a pass. It got taken away here by Oshawa as they try and bring it in. And it's Owen Dobbs getting up there with Gallinaro. Gallinaro can't shoot it. As that goes over to the corner. Kept in by Ethan Sterling to the other side. Here comes a shot on net. That gets blocked on the way through. And right in on net again. Left pad strap there by Mallet. From behind the goal now. Trying to win this battle. It is a 2-on-1. As Street comes in and takes him off his feet. As Dobbs got hit into the boards. From behind their own net. Dumped up here for Ajax. And it's Ellis bringing up over the line. A drop pass to try and bring it in. Taken away here by Oshawa. Late pass now for Bartlett as he tries to bring it in. Bartlett's trying to get around the defender and he got bunched out. Bluen trying to get here on the other side. Trying to get kept in. Knocked over the stick of Davidson and brought in for an opportunity here for Carajulia as that gets stopped by Shaw. And once again, that net comes off the moorings. Face-off is won there by Oshawa. Kept in here by Ceridian. Ceridian a shot. Right pad stop there by Parker Shaw. Kept in here by Ajax. Trying to send one to the front of the net. It goes back in behind the goal here for Oshawa. Around the boards here for Davidson with a late pass. Taken away there on the other end. Here comes a shot there by Carajulia. Hit a stick. Trying to get this from out of their own end with a late pass. It goes tape to tape for Bartlett and Jackman stays onside. Bartlett trying to get free. As he's off to the side, kept in by Davidson, backhanding it in high behind the goal. Bartlett trying to help out against Jackman again. Jackman keeping control of it, pushes it off to the corner, and it's a turnover as they lead it in with a pass from Sayedin. Sayedin will move that around the other side. Here comes Hutchings. Got to get around Nessens in the corner. Hutchings lost it to Nessens, who dumps it down. And that is not going to be an icing call. From their own end is Sterling. He'll take this from behind his own net and coming around the boards here to try and tip it out. Dobbs, or Needham, tried to dig it out of his own end. There's a pass that gets broken up. Lead pass for Needham. Needham trying to get it up through center, and it's a pass for Jackman. Jackman, shot! Just missed over the blocker hand of Mallet. Bouncing it in front. Here comes another opportunity now. Back here to the line for Bluen. Elliot Bluen with a shot on net. That hits a man out in front. Arsenault. Hutchings tried to get it and knock his man off the puck. Lead pass out front for Needham was taken away by Ajax. Giannoni couldn't get it out. Another opportunity from Farmer as he clears it away. Now over here for Conklin on the other side. Here's Farmer. Farmer shot is gloved down by Parker Shaw. Face-off now is off to the left of the Oshawa end. Davis will pass this around the boards against Dobbs. Trying to get this out of his own end. That'll come free and get flipped out of the zone. Here comes a chance up through center. Getting up there with Gallinaro. Gallinaro tried to take a pass over here on the other side and taken away here by De Silva. De Silva will bring this up through center and drop pass for Smith is an offside. Peterson's now going to take this draw here for Ajax. De Silva gets it back here to the line and dumped in by McCaslin. Parker Shaw will lead this from behind his own net. McCaslin's going to try and keep it in here as Dobbs is over there to try and knock him off the puck. Chapman will fire it around the boards. Siadian will keep this in here from the line and take a hit. Over there was Gallinaro to try and knock him off the puck. From behind their own goal is Smith. Goes back here for Siadian. Siadian with a shot on net is tipped on the way through as Shaw is going to find it on the redirection. Face-off again is off to the left of Shaw. Big draw here in the Oshawa end. Getting one here by Oshawa as they try and get it out. Got it up here for Jackman. He's got to get around Street. That goes off to the corner as Jackman tried to knock his way off the puck. Jackman trying to win this battle here in the right corner. It's still loose here on the side to try and get it back here to the line. Taken away here by Ajax. Scooped up by Davidson. Out in front there for Jackman, one over his stick. Ajax have control of the puck now and backhanded away to the other side. Taken away here on the other end as they flip this past Jackman through center. Rolling into Parker Shaw. Makes a stave and covers it up. This time the faceoff will be off to the right. Bouchard is going to take this draw here for Ajax. They win it back here for Nessens, who backhands it in. Right back in behind the net there was Elliott Bluen to try and get it out of his own zone. Here comes Giannoni from behind his own net. They're trying to get it back here again to Giannoni. He throws it out in front, and that was fanned on. Trying to get it out. Here's Nessens with it. Nessens will dump this deep back into the Oshawa end where Bluen's going back there for it. Getting it over here for Davidson to try and find an open lane to get it out. Nessens hold it in, but we're going to get a stoppage in play. Face off just outside the line now. Trying to dump this in. That'll go into the corner. Nessens will let Arsenault go back there to pick it up. Arsenault takes a hit there from Needham. In behind the goal. Coming around the boards here for Kobe Heyer to hold that in. It'll come back in behind the net. There's Arsenault around the boards for Giannoni. Can't get it out. And this is a lead pass for Needham to try and get through. He had it knocked away off his stick. Back up through center was Bouchard and can't get to it. Elliott Bluen from his own end. That'll get knocked down and it's offside. Peterson now will try and win this draw. Here comes a chance here for Smith to try and get this over here on the other side. From behind their own net goes Davis after it now. In behind the goal, they're trying to win this battle. It comes free for an opportunity as that goes sliding down the ice. It's not going to be enough for icing. Siadian is in that corner and takes a hit by Needham. Around the boards it goes, got kept in there by Emerson Davis. Davis back in behind the net there was Needham, couldn't get to that. Hard around the boards and out. Ethan Sterling's got this. Trying to go up against Smith as he backhands it away. Knocked down here by Siadian at center, and Siadian gets a hit there by Gallinaro. Siadian back to his feet, but he's not going to get to this loose puck. Up through center was Chapman. Good move to get free. Chapman trying to dump this in. From behind the net. That'll come free through center, and here comes a chance now for Gatta. Gatta's bringing this up over the line. Lost control of his glove, and that's going to do it for period number 2. No scoring in that second period. So we go to the third period in a 1-1 tie. Face-off now is up through center, and Jackman is going to take this draw to lead it off. For the third period, we start this out. Gonna wait for the clock to wind down to 0 before we get the new time up there on the clock to start off the third period. There goes the buzzer. So now we're ready to go for period number 3 of this hockey game. We're tied at 1 from the Ajax Community Center between the under-14 AAA Oshawa and Ajax. And it's into the corner to lead things off for Conklin behind the net. Trying to get it back here for Cranny from the line, and he held that in. Cranny's backhand is going right to the front of the net there for Bouchard. Tipped away against Gallinaro to try and get free and knocked down by Cranny from center, and there's Bluin after it. Bluin trying to get it around the defender. He got it up there for Dobbs, who couldn't go with it as that goes back into the Oshawa end. From behind their own goal, Davis will move this around for Dobbs, just over his stick. Knocked down here by Arsenault. Right on net is stopped there by Mallet. From behind their own goal now. It's back in behind the net. Taken away here by Arsenault with a lead pass. Over the stick, still loose, trying to find it here in their own end. Sterling trying to win this battle here on the other side. It'll come around the boards here for Zach Naish. Naish is trying to go around here against Hutchings. As that gets knocked down here from center. Tipped in. Here comes the chance now for Davison to throw it out in front. Taken away here by Ajax. A lead pass up through center is tape to tape. Trying to get it around Sterling and not going to work. Ethan Sterling from behind his own net will drop it off. Here comes Chapman to try and drop it back in behind the net against Sterling. Hard around the boards here against an opportunity to get tipped out by Hutchings through center. Siadian will take this from behind his own net. Trying to take this away here in the zone. There was Max Hutchings in the left corner. Hutchings lost control of it now, and Ajax get control of it. Hard around the boards, and that got knocked down by Bluin, but up through center that comes. Up over the line. Shot is going in wide. Past the blocker handed Parker Shaw. It goes off to the corner now to try and get rid of it out of his own end. He'll lead this away for Jackman, who tried to bring it in. Ethan Jackman to try and get out. Knocked away off his stick. Here comes a pass for Needham. Just out of his reach on the other side. Picked up here by Ajax. From their own end. It's brought in by Farmer. Farmer tried to get through on the other side and tipped it deeper behind the net. Big collision in behind the goal. Cranny kept that in. Nice. Knocked down here by Needham from center and puts it back into the Ajax end. Here comes Gatta up over the line, a shot. And that might have hit the crossbar in behind Shaw and goes out of play. Face-off now is off to the left of the Oshawa end. We're going to get a stoppage here to the other side, and De Silva is going to take this draw just off to the left of the Oshawa goal. Trying to win it. It's over here on the other side against Gallinaro. Taken away and dumped down the ice all the way into the corner as it goes for icing. Face-off is off to the left of the goal to try and get it out. Got kept in there by Ajax. Big hit on the other side. Sterling will try and take a man and gets hammered into the boards. Sterling back to his feet. Trying to turn around shot. Stopped there by Parker Shaw. And he'll cover it up. And then there's an extra shot by Ellis. And Ellis is going to go to the box. Ellis is going to the box for Ajax. And Braden Davidson's going to the box as upsetting Miners come out of that play. Kept in here by Ajax with a shot by Nessens. A stop by Parker Shaw with his glove hand. Couldn't flag it down though. Another opportunity to clear it out of their own end was Max Hutchings as he got run into by Arsenault. Jackman trying to get free. Jackman's in with a pass. They score! Ethan Chapman from Ethan Jackman, and it's 2-1 Oshawa. They didn't call it a goal, and that goes in on net and gets covered up by Shaw. They call it no goal, and it still stays at 1-1. Face-off is off to the left of Parker Shaw. You'll see it definitely go in on the GoPro at the end of the game. That goes back in behind the net and into the corner. Sterling will fire this around here for Chapman to try and dump it out, knocked down there on the other end. Here comes a chance to flip it away by Davis to get it out. Here comes a chance to dump this in. Flipping this away through center and knocked away by Oshawa from out of their own end. Here comes a chance now for Jackman to try and get free on the other side. Gets taken down. Still loose to try and put it back in behind the net. Bartlett sets it up in front. Stopped there right in front of the goal. This one was stopped by Mallet. Taken away here by Ajax from center, and Nash tried to dump it in. From their own end, it's over here to the other side with a shot at goal. It's going to go over the blocker hand of Parker Shaw. Off to the corner there was Bartlett as he drops it around. Needham tried to get it out. On net is going in there for Shaw. Around the boards there for Dobbs as he tried to dump it in. Farmer's going back there to pick that up, and so is Dobbs behind the goal. That's another opportunity to try and clear it against Conklin. From behind their own net. Ajax get the opportunity to move this away, as that's an opportunity now picked up by Jacob Bartlett. Bartlett with a shot, gets stopped by Mallet. Face-off now is off to the right of Mallet. Dobbs is trying to get this right to the front of the goal. Stop! The rebound can't get poked into the open goal. Picked up by Ajax as they clear it away. Here comes another opportunity to dump that into the corner. From behind the net there was Bluen as he fires it away. That'll go down the ice and into the corner. No icing on the play. Dobbs is going to try and win the race. He'll take his man off onto the puck as he tried to get around the corner. Bluen is trying to get up to this. Bluen can't get to that loose puck there as Gallinero is still trying to get it. He'll dump this in and get stopped there by Mallet as he clears it away. Off there from the side as he'll take this from behind his own goal. Ajax have control of that with a chance to move it up through center for Conklin, one over his stick. Here comes a chance now the other way, and he hits the post in behind Shaw. Back up the other way it comes with a lead pass. Is knocked down and will get a whistle. Puck gets dumped in here to the corner. That's an opportunity there for De Silva and can't shoot it. Taken away here by Bartlett from center. Can't get around Arsenault as he rolls it in to the General's end. Trying to get it around Smith for an opportunity. Flipping it out through center. Here comes Nash after the puck. Zach Nash off the boards past Bartlett and into the Ajax end. From behind the goal now. Trying to bump him off the puck there in the corner. Needham. Needham from behind the net. Looking at in front for a pass out in front of the goal. Goes back here to the line and Nash kept it in with a shot. Can't get it through to the goal. Another opportunity to come after the puck here in his own end. As that is an opportunity to try and fire it away. Gets it back again. Sterling with a lead pass through center. Right onto the stick of Davidson who gets tripped up. And that'll be an Ajax penalty. Bouchard is the one that gets the penalty for 2 minutes for tripping. Face-off is off to the right to lead off this power play as Mallet gets set in the Ajax end. Farmer was going to come in to take it, but now they let another man go in there to take the draw. Gets one there by Generals, but here comes Dobbs into the corner. Street tries to fire it away, and he will, right down the ice. Takes a ricochet here for Parker Shaw. Shaw drops it back in behind the goal there for Jackman now. With a lead pass up through center, goes past Gallinero, down the ice for icing. Farmer's going to take this draw on the offensive end here for Ajax, just off to the right of the Ajax, or going past Street down the ice. And once again, we're going to have another draw. No, it's not going to be an icing back here to the line for Jackman. Right to the front of the goal. Can't shoot it. Taken away here by Ajax. This gets started 2-on-1 back up the other way. Jackman's trying to join the race as that goes into the corner. Jackman tried to bump him off the puck. Off to the corner with Street after it. And Sterling as well, trying to get here on the other side. Here comes a chance to try and get it out. Lead pass is dumped in all the way into the corner. It comes around the boards here for Street to try and tip it out. It got kept in though by Gallinero and Dobbs on the other side. Right behind the goal is Ajax. Hard around the boards is Bluen. Right on net is stopped there. Trying to find that loose puck and it gets tipped wide over the corner. Davidson tried to get that out in front of the net. Lead pass is dumped in all the way past Davis from center. Getting it here to the other side now is Bluen. With a lead pass by Hutchings as he dumps it in to the netting out of play. Face-off is out front of the Oshawa bench area. Here comes a chance to dump it in. Knocked down there by Jacob Bartlett from center. Bartlett tried to put it in the zone, and here comes an opportunity now. Brought in here by Elliot Bluen and over the line. Bluen trying to keep control of it here on the other side, winning that battle. Now it's finally turned over and backhanded away by Ajax. Knocked down from center by Chapman as he tried to dump it in. Around the boards against Davis, trying to knock it down, and good job there by Gala to put that into the corner. From their own end, here comes Oshawa out of their own end with a lead pass for Hutchings. Couldn't dump it in further past Arsenault. Here comes a chance now for Zach Nash for a pass for Sterling, who tried to bat it away, and he gets it past Caragiulio. Caragiulio picked that back up here in his own end. Lead pass for Hutchings. Hutchings is trying to get around the defender, and good job by Arsenault. Was able to stick to him, and here comes Caragiulio back up the other way. Caragiulio out in front of the net, will take it in behind the goal. Is he not going to get anywhere? Taken away by Oshawa and flipped out over the head of Nessens, and Arsenault is behind to pick that up. Flipping this away through center down the ice and into the corner is Kobe Hire. Hire from his own end will fire it around. That's Dobbs to try and tip it past Nessens, and Dobbs gets another opportunity. Up there with Needham. Dobbs! Shot is stopped there by Mallet. Kept in though by Oshawa. Arsenault's got control. The lead pass was broken up from center as Conklin tries to put it in from his feet. Dumped in here and taken away by Elliot Bluen. Bluen trying to get off to the races now. They had it knocked away off its stick, and Jackman will pick it up. Ethan Jackman from his own end will set up Kobe Hire with a lead pass to try and get it up here through center for Dobbs to win over his stick. From their own zone, they lead this in, and it's an opportunity to bring it up over the line, flip deeper by a pass from McCaslin, a shot, that got blocked. Still loose, and Smith gets control of it. Smith missed the net. McCaslin out in front, can't get it out. Bouchard. Bouchard to the other side. Here comes a chance to shoot that. Stopped there right in front of the goal and held on to by Parker Shaw. Face-off now is off to the right of the General's end. Giannoni couldn't go with that. Davis will fire it around the boards. Gallinaro trying to get to this loose puck will set up Bartlett. Bartlett trying to bring it in. He'll roll it in on goal as it gets covered up by Mallet. Face-off is off to the right. Trying to win this battle on that face-off. Taken away against Emerson Davis, who tried to keep it in. Good job to bat that down and put it back into the Ajax end. A lead pass up there is Smith, and it's offside. Face-off here from center is Farmer and Davidson. Won by Farmer onto the stick of Street. Street trying to put this into the zone. Got turned over there to Sterling, who couldn't go with it as it comes back behind the net. Davis trying to stick to his man. Back here for Cranny. Cranny couldn't shoot it. He'll get it back again though. Cranny to the other side, looks for an open lane to shoot that. Redirected in wide. Gonna look for the wraparound out in front this time. Gets stopped there by Parker Shaw in close. Taken away here by Oshawa. They'll lead this from their own end and dump it in, as Sterling going after his own dump in into the corner. Coming around the boards here for Ajax. Coming around the other side now for an opportunity to clear it out. 2:10 remains here in the third period of a 1-1 game as Smith and Farmer came in. Tipped off the boards. Looking to get this from center. It's at the Ajax bench area, and Davidson dumps it into Mallet, who makes that save and drops it off. From their own end, here comes an opportunity to move it over. And it's onto the stick there of Giannoni, but turned over. Giannoni will pick this up again. Giannoni trying to make his way through, and Bluen stood him up. Giannoni tried to throw that back up in front again, and the moorings come off the net. Face-off now is just outside the line. One here by Ajax. Over here from McCaslin now. McCaslin will hard around the boards. Shaw, that goes over his stick. Trying to set this up in front there for De Silva. Can't get to it. Kept in here by Ajax, right to the front of the goal. Stopped there by Parker Shaw. Trying to find that loose puck there is Ethan Jackman as he brings it in. Jackman trying to get around the defender. He'll race to the puck. Right in front of the goal. That got broken up. Still loose here from the side to try and get this here from Max Hutchings out in front. Chapman went for the pass there to the other side as that goes down the ice and into the corner. All the way down and into the side for icing. Face-off now is off to the right of the Ajax end. From behind the goal, it's an opportunity to move it out. It's a lead pass through center, gets picked up here by Owen Dobbs and couldn't get to it. Here comes another opportunity by Davidson to dump it in. Back in behind the Ajax net again. Trying to fire this away and out of his own zone with a lead pass. Was broken up there by Owen Dobbs. Dobbs for Davidson. Davidson waiting out in front. Here's a shot. Hit a stick. Stays into the ice surface. Flipped away. Kept in here from the line. Taken away by Ajax. Sent down the ice. And back into the corner for icing. Face up now is off to the right of the goal. It's Jackman trying to win the draw. Comes over here to the other side. Fired hard off the glass. Once again, another icing call. Face-off is off to the left now of the Ajax end. Trying to get it back here to the line. Good job there by Davis to hold it in, but it's back up the other way for Farmer with a drop pass. Taking off his stick on the other end. 5 seconds left as Oshawa just keep it in their own end. This one is going to end in a 1-1 tie here at the Ajax Community Center. Oshawa thought they had the go-ahead goal in that third period, but it got wiped off the board. So they'll take a tie and battle against a good Ajax team who have really caught fire as of late. So Oshawa will definitely take the point on this Sunday afternoon. Thank you for watching. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.